Hey, YouTube, welcome back. As you guys see, Iraq is confirming to you now that they're not doing a budget, they're not changing the rate, they're going to leave it at where it's at 1460 per the CBI's request. Okay. And you guys are seeing more than ever that they're not showing you their hand. All of the front end general news that they are releasing that we, the investors, read every day, none of this news is accurate. Nobody right now has a real true understanding of what Iraq's happening. They're not showing you their hand. They're hiding it from you. Now, but be careful because also while Iraq is presenting to you misleading, incorrect news, it's also not, this is not China syndrome. This doesn't mean that it's not China Kuwait syndrome that just because they do present misleading, incorrect articles that the rate's going to change next week. That's not what this means. Guys, the reason Iraq is putting inaccurate, misleading articles out is because they have major things that they're working on in the background and they need more time. That's what's going on. But hey, ultimately, you believe what's best for you. KRG needs budget agreement with Baghdad and Garan MP. With a potential vote coming on Saturday, and you guys already know there will not be a vote on Saturday. None of this is going to happen. Change Movement, lawmaker and the council representative, on Thursday today told Voice of America the Kurdistan regional government is more in need of a budget agreement than the federal government, giving the perilous state of its finances. I think KRG should get behind the law, but not like the 2019 budget law that passed. Notice how they skipped 2020, guys, because they never did a 2019 budget that passed and then never abided by Mohammed said of the ongoing negotiations about the 21 budget law. Contained within the 2019 federal budget law was a deal where the KRG would send oil in return for cash transfers to Erbil. The Kurdistan region did not hold up its end of the bargain and never sent any oil, which caused much frustration in Baghdad. It is important to abide by the law for the federal government to send the region's budget share so that it can pay people on time. This is the best opportunity to solve the salary problem. He added last year, KRG struggled to make payroll, missing 5 monthly public sector salary disbursements entirely during the 2020 and cutting 4 others by nearly a quarter after Baghdad abruptly stopped sending funds to Erbil to enable it to pay public servants in retaliation for its abrogation for the budget agreement. Mohammed said that both the Patriotic Union of Kurdistan, the PUK, and the Kurdistan Democratic Party, KDP, are acting in their own self-interest in how they are conducting negotiations without taking into consideration the situation of public servants. Finance issues a statement after the minister chairs a meeting on Iraq's financial budgets. Finance Minister Ali Alawi stressed the importance of activating the investment side and maximizing non-oil financial resources as part of the upcoming budget strategy during his chairing the fourth session of preparing the federal budget strategy for the years of 22 to 24. The People channel on Telegram, our last updates always, the ministry stated in a statement that people received a copy of it. The minister, Ali Alawi, or Amir Alawi, chaired yesterday, Wednesday, an expanded meeting, the committee for the preparation of the federal budget strategy for the medium term 22 to 24 in the presence of each of the undersecretary advisor to the prime minister and directors general for other ministries. The statement added the meeting discussed mechanisms for setting strategy for public budgets and ways to reform the development approach systems by preparing the budget strategy for the coming years in line with the Iraqi economy's need to achieve comprehensive economic development. The Minister of Finance stressed the focus of the next budget strategy towards activating the investment side. Guys, I want you to think about something here. It says the Ministry of Finance stressed the focus of the next budget. Notice how this article has kind of expanded past 21 and this article is now talking about a 22 to 24 budget. And in the verbiage, they say the Minister of Finance stressed the focus of the next budget strategy towards activating the investment side. So right now in this article, they're talking about that Next budget will be directed towards activating their investment side, maximizing non-oil financial resources, determining revenues, and emphasizing the need to approve the program budget to achieve the best performance according to the plans and timing set according to the statement. According to the statement, the minister added, establishing appropriate mechanisms for financing and engaging the private sector, approving the completion of strategic projects with a multiplier effect, and submitting a report on external and internal debt and scheduling it by the public debt department. So as you guys see, Rex, in this article, they're kind of expanding past, they're getting ahead of 21 or out of 21, and they're now advancing from 22 to 24, and they're now talking about investment during that period. So just to show that to you. But guys, when it's all said and done, this news that you're reading isn't correct. It's not. But again, when it's all said and done, everybody's got to believe what's best for them. You guys are the best on YouTube. Take care and have a great day.